My name is Mark Eulo, and this is for Examine Truth TV. And this is the truth about Mark Eulo. I would like to start about when I was 19 years old and I became a born-again Christian. I was in the Navy at the time. I was in Naples, Italy, and had done some things for which I am not proud, but found myself on restriction on my ship. And a Christian singing group came through, and so I went to see them. And to make a long story short, I listened to them. I talked to the guy who was in charge, Clark Sloan, and that night, laying in my rack on board the ship, USS San Diego, I became a Christian. I gave my life. He told me that Jesus would give me a purpose. And so I said, okay, if you're ready, if you really are there and you can do that, then do it. And he did. So fast forward now through a lot of years and children and marriage and so forth. About 2 years ago, my sister, Annette, who is my true inspiration, she led me to a friend, to a man who became a friend of mine, though I have never met him, Andrew Womack, and his teaching, and that really set me on an advanced course in Christianity. And over the last couple of years, things have taken a decidedly different turn. Now, I had spent a lot of years as a thespian in Christian theater. I'd written and directed and acted in a number of things, and absolutely loved it, loved being used by God. But over the last couple of years, things have picked up again, and I sense the Spirit of God just pushing and moving through me, and that there's more going on. And so I've learned a lot about myself in the last couple of years. I've done a tremendous amount of study. And I believe that God is using the remnant players, my theater troupe, for His glory, and the plays that I've written for His glory, and that's where I feel like I am right now, and that's the truth about me.
So, Mark Eulo.
Yes, sir.
I understand that you were a recent winner of a writing competition. Tell us about that.
Yes, I was. I submitted an entry into the Nicholson Publishing, their first annual writers contest. Now, I had never done anything like that before, and I don't even remember how I came to the site that talked about this contest. But I entered back in October, and then got an email in late December that the competition was closed, and they would be doing the judging, and they would announce it on March 1st. And so I was excited. I thought I had submitted something pretty good. I had talked to the owner before I submitted it, because it was a monologue. As a playwright, it was a monologue that I submitted, and he said, yeah, you could do that. And so on March 1st, I was at a conference in Chesapeake, and I get a call from this number that I didn't recognize, and it was the owner, Joe Nicholson, and he told me I had won. And so
that's great.
Here I am. And it has been great. It's an incredible blessing, and I've come to see that Joe Nicholson is going to be an important part of my life on a go-forward basis.
So the truth about Mark Eulo is that you're a playwright.
That's correct.
You're an author.
Yes.
Soon to be published author.
Yes. That's awesome.
And you're a Christian individual.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You love God.
Absolutely.
I agree with you, Mark, on that.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with those out in YouTube land for Examine Truth TV?
Well, I would like to say, if you know me, if you're a friend of mine, or if you're a family member, pay attention, because God is doing some tremendous things in and through me and to those who are extended family, those people who are close to me. I believe that there's a lot that God has in mind, a lot that God has in store. The church that I worship at, St. Andrew's United Methodist, he's doing remarkable things with that body of believers, and I believe he's using me to do some remarkable things as well. So stay tuned, I guess, is the best thing I could say as far as what's going on with me.
Okay, well, Mark Eulo, Mr. Mark Eulo, the playwright and soon-to-be published author, we thank you from all at Examine Truth TV, and we look forward to seeing you again at some stage in the future.
Thank you.